Welcome everybody to Crypto Counselor. Thank you for tuning in. And before I start, I just wanted to say thank you to all my subscribers. All of you that have subscribed, all of you that have liked, all of you that have commented, thank you so much. I'm always appreciative and grateful, and I think I've said this a few times, but this is very genuine. It probably sounds like a bit of a rant saying thank you to all my subscribers, thank you to all my supporters, but I'm actually being very genuine. It's just really good that people are actually listening to what I say. So when I'm actually talking and doing a video, I don't sound like an idiot. Okay, so before I start, this video is not for financial advice. I'm not a financial planner or a financial advisor, so please do your own research. And as they say in the crypto world, due diligence. This is like a buzzword going on. So please do your own research and just have a go at using your own intuition and using your own thoughts and your own feelings to what you actually think as well. These are just my personal thoughts, and this is also discussions as well, everyone, so please feel free to make a comment, share your thoughts around as well, because you never know, we can always pick information up from each other and that sort of thing. So the whole consensus event that actually just took place, which was recently, and for any of you that actually don't know what consensus is, it's like a big word. It sounds like this big word, consensus, like there's some kind of regulatory government event or something. But in a nutshell, it was an event that was held in New York in the United States at the Hilton Hotel, and it was fundamentally an event that actually held a lot of crypto enthusiasts, crypto companies. It was like a setup for everyone to come together and collaborate and present findings and present research and present presentations, and it was kind of like a guess a mishmash of getting the whole crypto community together, and giving a lot of presentations to what the companies are doing, and also to share that with the people who have come to consensus, which is the event, a summit. However, I find this kind of really hilarious and also strange, and also at the same time unpredictably making sense, because everyone thought at consensus that this was going to start up a crypto rally, and crypto prices that have been really sluggish and on the downturn for, since January 2018 were actually going to start to go up. And a lot of people thought that, and it didn't happen. And that's actually probably a good thing. It didn't actually happen. So just wanted to touch on a few things. So the event was $2,000 a ticket. Now that is a lot of money. That is so much money. It is a lot of money, unless you got cash that you can just throw around. I mean, people can actually go to Thailand or go on a holiday and have a plane ticket and then also get 4-star accommodation and get foods and meals and everything paid for. This is one event that costs $2,000. So if there was a new person, or as they say, a newbie in cryptocurrency that's just come in and they didn't really know much, and then they heard about this consensus and they're actually in New York, they might just go to it and think, oh yeah, I'm gonna mingle and find out information and talk to people and get to know what's going on, and then that $2,000 could just they could just have a depressing month because they've just spent all this money. And the founder of ETHEREUM, Vitalik Buterin, he actually mentioned that he did not want to go, and it was based on the whole thing being a cash grab, which it was actually that's exactly what it was. I think it was a cash grab, unless it was it kind of, because consensus for about 3 years was actually doing really well, and it was gaining a lot of momentum, and every single year that consensus was going on, the typical pattern was that the cryptocurrencies actually went up in value, and that was the pattern and the theme for the past few years. And because the numbers were growing, I think this consensus, there was 8,200 attendees at this event, you know, they thought, oh geez, this is going to be huge. It's going to be bigger and bigger because there's all these attendees there, but it didn't happen. So, kind of in a way, you know, and we all have to look at different factors with cryptocurrencies, because there's 100 factors and they're always changing. You know, cryptocurrency is like an ever-changing chameleon that constantly changes color, and only when you kind of grab that chameleon and go, ha, I've got you now, you're blue, you can't change to red until you do your next move. You know, that's kind of how cryptocurrencies are, because we never know what's going to happen. It's completely unpredictable. So, you know, but anyway, so it kind of went from user-friendly to corporate, and that's what I picked up when I heard that the tickets were $2,000. I would have liked to have gone, but not for $2,000. It didn't matter how much money I would have had. I would not have paid that. They should have actually had a separate event. They should have had one where it was like a corporate event, and one, and probably had it at the same venue, but maybe they just should have split up rooms. Like, okay, you know, the big guns of crypto are going to be in this meeting room, and then in this meeting room we're going to have smaller crypto organizations, or, you know, whatever it is that they could have. They could have other things. And then when they did actually, if they could have separated those two rooms, they could have charged separate prices. So they could have, I think it could have been organized a lot better. And I don't know who organised the whole thing, but just setting a flat out fee for $2,000 a ticket, nah, that's just ridiculous. That's like a rip-off. It's a rip-off. They should have had like a separate event, should have been organised better, should have been crypto newbies, user-friendly, because that's the whole point. The whole point of cryptocurrencies is for people to, it's for it to expand and for there to be, you know, widespread adoption and mass adoption. That's the whole point. So it kind of, to me, you know, that's just a corporate amount. It's a corporate amount of dollars, $2,000 a ticket. It's a straight away. It's like, that's not user friendly for like everyone. That's corporate. And what do you get for your $2,000 anyway? That's like if I was paying $2,000 for a ticket, for a cryptocurrency ticket, $2,000, I would expect a red carpet, you know, red carpet, walking on the red carpet, being, you know, having like a glass of champagne, or have your lunch already there, you know, like you go, oh, okay, I've got like afternoon tea at 2 o'clock, and then I've got lunch, and then I've got, you know, and coffee and drinks afterwards, you know, and then probably also maybe accommodation somewhere. 2,000, like there are events around the world, you know, for anyone who goes to music events and, you know, like these big rave events like that actually, you know, have your VIP section and that sort of thing. You don't ever pay more than a couple of $100 for a music event. And you're seeing, you know, people that, you know, these big stars that are, they're worth like multi-millions and even billions of dollars, and this is $2,000 for a ticket. Like, what? You might as well, you know what, just go on a holiday to Ibiza, or Ibiza as everyone says, you know, and spend a couple $100 there and watch the beautiful sunset. You get more value there. I think that's where I'm going to go next. I'm just going to go straight to Ibiza. When I got the money, I'm like, okay, all right, this is consensus time, everyone. I'm off to Ibiza. Who's coming? We'll give out some, you know, free tickets or something. Oh, geez, I don't know. Okay, so right, so predictions by well-known names and YouTubers also failed, which is interesting. So this is a good thing. I honestly think this is a good thing. So one of the guys that I actually really like and I follow and I value his opinion is Tom Lee. Now he's the big guys that actually manages and runs Fundstrat. So he's a Wall Street strategist in the US, and he's like one of the very, very few Wall Street traders that actually follow and believe in cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. And he's on CNBC News. He's on a lot of different kind of news outlets, and he's on news publications. You can always see things going on with Tom Lee. So he actually predicted a rally for cryptocurrencies and for it to go up. And what was actually great, when I read an article recently about what Tom Lee said, he was actually humble in what he said, and he goes, you know what, I was wrong. it didn't actually work the way I thought it was going to work. I thought there was going to be a rally. I thought this was going to be the instigating moment of when we were going to be, you know, the whole cryptocurrency world and the whole sector was actually going to be, you know, back on a rise, and it actually wasn't. And, you know, of course, a lot of YouTubers said the same thing. Yeah, consensus. Yeah, you know, this is going to rally the cryptocurrency. And I was in a good reflection, actually, and I thought for a few days about this, and I thought, you know what, that is a really good thing. It's actually really good that this has happened, because it just proves cryptocurrency is just so unpredictable. We just don't know. We can think we want to know. We can try to predict. We can look at technical analysis, which is a completely different topic altogether. And we can go on all these different patterns, but really at the end of the day, even the best, the only people that actually know are, you know, the people who know destiny. So let's just, the Avengers movie just came out recently. Let's just grab the time stone, go back in time and change it, you know, and then we can actually see what's going to happen at consensus, or for that matter, who needs to know anything when you got like one of the Infinity Stones on you. So I find that really, really good, that it doesn't matter what people say, even the big guys, you know, John McAfee, Jack Dorsey, Tom Lee. I really do like Tom Lee and his Bitcoin Misery Index. Watch one of my videos, check out the Bitcoin Misery Index. It's rad. I find it a really, really good, funny, interesting, insightful, philosophical tool that he uses to measure the overall misery of people in cryptocurrency. It's actually very, very inventive and creative too. So yeah, so he actually said that he found that there was a lack of clarity on the crypto regulatory front. That's what Tom Lee actually said. One reason why he reckons that the rally didn't actually happen in consensus. So he reckons that the lack of clarity there, it didn't actually move the market very, very well. And he also said that more is actually needed to be done on the institutional front, with institutional investors coming in. So you know what, we don't know. Maybe the whole event was for the big guys to actually get together and mingle and meet up, because every single year things change. You know, the patterns do change, and again, I think it's a really good thing. What do you think? Ladies and gents, tell me what you think. What are your thoughts on the consensus? Were you expecting a crypto rally? Because this year we didn't get it. It went the opposite. In fact, I think the market actually lost 10% of the market, the total market cap. So this is really, really good. It's actually good. We don't know. It's completely unpredictable. And even if the top predictors, the top strategists have their own thoughts, unless they've got some link to knowing or some intuitive, deep, predictive patterns in them, which some people do. I do actually believe in that. I do believe in intuition and psychic ability and that sort of thing. So, but you know, it's very rare. It's like finding a needle in the haystack with a trait. So anyway, yeah, I find that kind of really, really interesting, and it didn't happen. And also for the people that actually did go to consensus and it didn't have much cash, I'm sorry if you actually didn't have a good time, or it was just a waste of time, or you just thought, where is the value here? So I'm just going to say on this front, everyone, please, if my channel is still going next year at consensus, let's go and party on Ibiza. There you go. We're going to party. We're going to go to Ibiza and have a little party. Consensus Ibiza party. That's where the real consensus is going to be. It's going to be at Ibiza. Yeah, okay. All right, everyone. Well, look, take it easy. Oh, and the last note is, I think, me personally, I reckon that cryptocurrency, it could pick up, you know, July, August, September. Tom Lee actually did make a little prediction, and he said that it could last all the way through to September. So I'm going to be gathering that now, because we're in mid-May and it still hasn't really picked up. Still hasn't really been a bullish kind of trend or a bullish run. So I think that it could actually happen, and it's on his Bitcoin Misery Index with how long the low markets last for in terms of days. So it's not actually fully over, according to Tom Lee's insight. Okay, everyone, take it easy. Take care. Tell me what your thoughts are below on the post consensus, and make sure you take care of yourselves, please, everyone. Thank you. Take care of your health. Thank you for your comments about what I was talking about with health and going outside. It is actually very important. We're an intense industry, everyone. Crypto world is intense, and it's a lot of hard knocks are in here. So please have a bit of self-care, okay? All right, take it easy. Bye.